That's right, it is time for Chamber Chat, and I'm here with Chris Hardy from the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce. And we want to know how the annual meeting went last week.
Oh, it was about as good of an event as we could have asked for. It exceeded my expectations in so many ways. Our staff did such a great job all the way from, preparing the event, the table settings, the program. Our guest speaker just really rocked it out. Even this morning, I'm still receiving emails and phone calls congratulating us on how good of an event it was.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So what did the speaker talk about?
Well, he just kind of talked about, how important it is for the chamber and our community to tell our story, something that, I've been talking about the last couple of weeks, talking about, every single person within the community working to be a steward and a hero within the community. Just really a positive type of message that, we really need right now. And it was really something that we had talked a little bit about it prior to his presentation, but he also did his own research and he knew what we needed to hear.
That's wonderful. So what do you think was the highlight of the whole dinner for you?
Well, obviously the featured guest speaker. Patrick McGoy is a longtime friend of mine. I've known him for going on probably about 8 years now. But of course our annual awards that we presented after his presentation, Harold Dabney, who's a important part of our chamber and ambassador. He won Ambassador of the Year. Liberty House, a local nonprofit that fights against domestic violence, was our nonprofit of the year. And Emily Jean McAfee received our Lifetime Service Award.
Wonderful. So lots of different things going on at this annual meeting. Now, you guys also, of course, have a Star Business of the Week. They weren't able to join us this morning, but we want to talk about them and congratulate them. So tell us all about it.
Our Star Business of the Week that we celebrated and recognized yesterday morning is Capital City Bank right here in Albany. They're a longtime supporter of the chamber, and we appreciate their continued support. Unfortunately, they weren't able to be with us here this morning, but we just wanted to give an opportunity to recognize them and thank them for their support. And wish they could have been here, but nonetheless, we appreciate them.
There you go. Now, if people would like more information about being part and partnering with the Chamber of Commerce, what do they need to do?
Well, they really two primary ways. They can call us. Our phone number is 229-434-8700, or you can visit our website at www.albanyga.com.
Okay. You guys make sure to stick around. When we come back, we're going to be hearing more about the Georgia quail hunt that's coming up pretty soon and why it's so important. Some pretty neat facts that I am just finding out about this thing. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. We're going over to Chris now. We're back with Chris Hardy from the Albany Area Chamber of Commerce. We're talking about the Georgia quail hunt that's happening this week. And there's some pretty big name people coming into town to do some quail hunting, but what is this whole ordeal about?
Well, I'm not really sure how long the quail hunt has been going on. This will be my first one that I've been able to experience. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any particular hunting. I've already got some prior commitments, but it's just basically it's and I certainly don't want to steal the thunder of the Economic Development Corporation here in Albany, but it's a program that's hosted by the Albany-Daugherty Economic Development Authority, as well as the Georgia Chamber of Commerce and the state economic development officials. What they do is they invite corporate CEOs, project managers from companies all over the country to come down, do a little bit of quail hunting, but what it does, it gives us an opportunity to showcase Albany, showcase Daugherty County, showcase Southwest Georgia, in hopes that maybe at some point in time they'll either consider relocating their particular business here or providing a new location here. And actually, there's been a couple of companies that are here now that were recruited from the Georgia Quail Hunt.
And that's fantastic.
It is.
So, I mean, not only are they able to see Albany and everything it has to offer, but just being here and staying here, I mean, it's a huge economic impact as well.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not exactly sure how many attendees there are going to be. I do know it's significant. So they will be staying in our hotels here in Albany. They'll be eating at our restaurants. They'll be shopping at our stores. Everything included when you have somebody that's staying over 3 days here. They'll be coming in town tonight, staying through Wednesday, Thursday, and then they'll be departing Friday.
Okay, and we also have some well-known Georgia VIPs that are coming that we're able to talk about.
Yeah, there is. Governor Deal will be here tomorrow night, as well as the Lieutenant Governor Casey Kay will be here Thursday.
Fantastic. So what are some ways that you guys have actually prepared for this week?
Well, our chamber, we just help out as much as we possibly can. We're kind of at the, you know, I told Ted Clem and Justin over at the Economic Development Authority, I said, I'm at your beck and call. So whatever y'all need from me, just let me know. So tonight I get to help transport some vehicles that they're going to be using for the event and attending a reception tomorrow night. But, you know, we want to help out as much as we possibly can. But with what they're doing and the volunteers they already have in place, plus the people from the Georgia Chamber coming down and state economic development officials, they don't need a lot of our help, but we're here to help any way we can.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing the fruits of this week and all of the
Absolutely.
many wonderful things that it brings. Again, thank you so much, Chris Hardy, for being on Albany Area Chamber of Commerce. We're going to be back with more Good Day. Stick around.